So yeah, I believe you must have heard some data type, at least numbers like that, right? So let's get moving. Python has assignments. I told you, like, there is no declaration here, but still data types do exist. So that means we take a look at this. A variable is just a name given to a memory location. It's just a name, okay, from a programming perspective. It's a memory location, but as a programmer, you'll use some name. So here is employee name equal to a string called Bob. String often inside single quotes and optionally inside double quotes. Okay. So this is a string, it's a name. Okay. So that's an equal to, which assigns Bob to an employee name, or shortly the variable called ename. Marks equal to 100. Okay. This is an integer, and 9.99 with the decimal is a float, and true and false are Boolean. T capital, keep in mind Java has T lowercase, but Python T capital. Again, false with the F capital. Okay. Paid equal to true. Yes, this is a variable. No declaration. This will take variable which is Boolean. This can also take string or number, anything like that. So variable is just a name. So a little bit on the naming convention. We have name can start only with an alphabet. Okay, some examples given here. Student, student 1, student 2. Okay, you can have numbers at the end of it, but it cannot start with a number. 2A is not a variable, it will not let you. Okay, so starts with an alphabet, and it can have underscores optionally, like this. If there are two words, start, date, then it is going to have, you can't leave a white space. Okay, typically a white space is a blank. It should have an underscore connecting these two words. Okay, this underscore by itself, a variable can be with underscore. Yes. I showed examples here like this: result, student 1, student 2, start date, total marks, is hired. It can start with underscore low like that, but even the underscore character by itself is a variable. Okay, this is a variable too. Okay, we might ask, why would somebody have a variable like that? It is sometimes when you have a value which is returned from a function or returned from some program which you don't want to bother about, you want to discard it. There could be three values which are returned by some program, but I'm only using one value. The rest I don't care about. Then I can just put the variable as underscore and fill those underscore. It will just be discarded. The value returned will be discarded. So underscore is a discarded variable. Is to store discarded values. Yeah, special characters and digits are fine. Cannot start with a number and cannot include white spaces. Okay, total marks. If you want to say total marks is some value, you have to say the variable and separate by an underscore. So this is the Python variables and naming convention. Is this clear?
I have one question. If you were to put a underscore first and then put the 2a, would it accept it or would it still cause an error?
It will accept because you started off with underscore. Yeah, like underscore low is fine. Underscore 2a should be fine. Yeah, because the start character cannot be a number. Start character can be a underscore. That's fine.
Thank you.
Jesla, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move on. Data types, like I give these examples. Python has the following data types. Okay, we have numbers which are commonly coming under integer and float. Okay, there is no declaration, so don't need to look at all this, but there is a value, right? The value can be true, false, so that's Boolean. Strings are with quotes like that. Single quote is right, but you see this sentence, this is don't worry about apostrophe. So then an English word can have their single quote as well. It's an apostrophe, right? So you might land in a conflict when you use single quote. Okay, so it's always preferable to use double quotes. And that's why you kept it like this. Don't worry about double apostrophes when you're using double quotes. So just a string to keep in mind that double quotes is a preferred choice, okay, or better choice. So here double quotes is my variable, double underscore quotes is equal to like that. So then there will be no error. Otherwise, it might trunk from there if you start like a single quote at the beginning like that. Okay, so just an example. Then you have some start date like that. Dues is none. None is also a value. Okay, that means nothing, no value. So then there are other data types. We'll look at these later, called list, tuples, and dictionary. Okay, so these are some basic data types. Marks is hired, so on. Okay. Now in Python, you have any questions? Is this clear?
Yes.
For
Hmm.
start date, what type of data type would that be?
Start date here, I'm keeping it as a string. If you see this, it's clearly a string. Okay. Whereas there are some date-based values you can store, which is for actually date and time. Okay. So we will look at it. Okay. But what I'm showing here is a string. This is a string. Even it's shown start underscore date, when you store it as a string, this is a string. Okay. The value of the date, you will pick it up from some standard object. Okay, so that's going to be what we'll come to look at it later. Okay, so this is a string. Okay, so is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, Srira? Can we move on?
Yes.
Python types and typecasting. So we looked at data type, string, int, float. Float obviously is with a decimal. There is a concept called type itself. Okay, much like we given, there are some built-in functions. Okay, one of the example which you already used is print, right? We use the word print and a bracket and say hello world as a string inside. It's a built-in function. So in Python, we have some built-in functions. Okay, that means inside that environment, you can use those names and the language will allow you. Okay, so type itself is a function. Okay, so when I say type a variable, it will tell me what type it is. Okay, obviously it's not in one line. Name is equal to Bob. Uh, I I sort of check what is the type of this variable by putting the variable inside parenthesis and saying the type and calling the type function. So then it will be showing it's a string. Similarly, like this. Okay, all these are going to, so this is assigned the number 5, then you check what the type is. The data type is already integer in that variable. Similarly, so it goes, looks at what the value is and then tells what type it is. So type is a function which can tell the type of an object inside. So we'll look at what an object is, but for now, we are having a variable, right? So type is one of the higher functions. They call it higher order functions. That means available in the language. Okay. And also a built-in function. String str is a typecasting. Okay, it's a function which typecasts something to a string. It typecasts another value to a string. So here I have 5 is a variable, and here it is integer. Okay, now when I say str of 5, this what was an integer will now become a string. Are you with me on that? str is a built-in function. Whenever you want to convert a number and print a string of 5, it will let you do that. So here is an expression hi, okay, plus str of 5. That means when I'm adding these two, if one is integer, another is a string, Python will give you an error. Okay, so then whenever you are adding a number or an integer to a string, you have to use, both should be of the same data type. So we convert or we typecast this variable to a string, and then it returns high 5. Okay, so high plus string of 5 is high 5. Now look at this. Python allows this interestingly. Welcome into 5, or if I do welcome into 3, the number 3, it will print welcome next to each other 3 times. Okay, so that's something which I would like to show here. Okay, let me close these. So you can get back to your notebook where you saved the first program, things like that. We did print welcome. So just try out this particular one. Just let's go. Okay, cell can be like that, or I'm going to use a new cell here. The name equal to, okay, now what you see is it can tab out. Okay, so this is interesting because in this version of Colab, they got artificial intelligence guiding you. Okay, so there is a generative AI in the background guiding you to write the program. You don't need to type everything. Okay, so name is equal to Python as a string. As soon as I went to the next line, it is about to anticipate what you are going to type. All you have to do is press the tab. It's got everything there. This is going to be because the Colab notebook allows generative AI programming. And then I run. Okay, it printed the name Python, right? So now what we're going to do is okay, so name is Python, then let's say age, it already knows some numbers. So age, the moment it looked at the variable, it was saying this is what you, so for code completion, just hit the tab in your keyboard, age equal to 10. Okay, so print name plus string of age. So yeah, it's sort of, yeah, tab, and it's all like going to be easy for you. So here what happened? Name plus, a blank string, plus means it will merge two strings. Okay, and it's used inside the print function itself. in here, I can't directly use age. So if I use age, it'll error. So I have to do a typecast str to convert age to string. Only then it can be added or printed like that. So then I continue 10 years old. So here if I run this, Python is 10 years old, something like that. Okay. Doesn't matter what it is, but you have to make sure age is like that. Okay. So if I remove this string, it's going to error. Okay. So your program, the compiling finish, it errored right up. Okay. So, and then there is an error message. Okay. You can only concatenate to string, not integer directly. So then you put it back. Okay, undo, undo, undo. Control Z to undo and then run it again. Is this clear? Typecasting. I'll just paste it in the chat.
I just said for my when I write the program, it doesn't anticipate and doesn't show the next line for mine. I can't just tab it and
Is it?
it works.
Can you share your screen?
Yes, I can share my screen.
How about Jocelyn? Keep trying.
Yes, same what he said. That next line doesn't show for me also.
Let me see because yeah, Sriram, could you share your screen?
Yes, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
Do you see my screen?
Not yet.
It says I'm sharing my screen.
You know, you pasted the code in the chat in skill.
Yes, I've shared it and I'm on the collab screen with the program already outputted and stuff. I'll reshare my screen.
Okay.
Now, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
It says I'm sharing my screen on my end, so I'm not sure.
So I can see his screen though.
Is it? Oh, you can see his screen. I am not.
Yeah. Maybe two. It shows on my screen that two screen shares are there.
Oh yes, sir. It shows your screen share also.
Wait, let me stop sharing my.
Yeah, thoughts.
Yeah, I stopped sharing. Yeah, I can see your screen. So, yeah, go to a new cell, start typing. Let me see that. The second program, go to the second program. Let the one be there. Yeah. 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 Now start with name. Let's try a simple one. Start with name. So name, no, go but even before the print, just type name equal to, I see, well, yeah, type in Python. Yeah, it's giving some prompting, but it's still not Okay. Yeah, go to include the quotes before it. Normally, this setting something has changed. Okay, go to hit enter. Age equal to Yeah, I see it's not prompting you. When you go to yeah, no problem, let it be. So when you go to file new, try saving this notepad, save this, yeah, save. Just go to do file new. Beginning, it's not, connect, okay.
Could it be something in settings?
Uh, I see here it shows Gemini in your your screen doesn't show that. It's next to the compute RAM disk where it's showing the green, no? I see something for me as Gemini. So Gemini is a powerful AI build tool. It tells all that. So probably it started off with that option, maybe in the settings. Okay, I'll guide you through. Go to this next to the
It's showing
login.
Gemini for this now, I think.
Hold on, hold on. Yeah, there is a gear icon next to your username there.
Here?
You got it now. Okay.
Yeah. Should I click it?
Click. Yeah. Yeah, just say next. Yeah, that's a setting. It would have been in the gear icon next to the username as well. So leave it like that. Now come into this. You can close this one. Yeah, close that.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, go to the next line. Okay, the settings, probably you'll have to, okay, try typing the and it's prompting though, but it's standard notepad only. I mean, notebook. Now try opening a new, because the setting is done now, probably. Yeah, maybe you have to start a new cell, try a new cell. Click on the code cell above. Yeah. There you go. Now it will be easy. It will be, yeah, type name equal to no names, when then give a space. I think, okay, I think it might get adjusted. Just go to next line. Age, it should prompt age. Give a space and equal to, just try age. Don't say. I see. Okay.
For the only thing it's doing is if I click Gemini, it's showing up a AI pop-up where I can type in a prompt and it will generate that prompt into the code. So say I said calculate this the how many taxes I filed or something, and I gave some inputs. It will just give me the code for that, and I can use that code. But it's not showing me like how it shows on your screen, where I can type the code and next line it'll anticipate and it'll tell me this is might be what you need, and it'll like show so I can tab it. That one I don't see it.
Concentrated. So come to that gear icon next to the user. Let this be. Click on that.
Okay.
Go to go to AI assistance.
Yeah.
Left. Yeah. That's correct. It's setting there. I think it might be taking some few lines to interpret it. So let's give it some, because these are some prompting which is going on, right? So it needs to probably
I'll
take,
try reloading my page to see if it's
save, anyway, save the contents, maybe
okay.
a new file. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, there it is showing. No, hold on. Come back.
Okay.
Click the back button. I know. Don't type. Just hit the backspace till the letter N. Go back. Go back one more. Click on generate with AI. Yeah.
Yeah, now yeah, okay.
Now you can close. No. Now you can still close that. Now try. Yeah. Age equal to, or now check on that particular cell. There is a gear icon, right? Click on that. Let's see. Go to AI assistance. It's still okay only. Editor. This one. You see the editor. Go to editor. Scroll down. Automatically closes there, right? Okay. Automatically close bracket. Syntax checking. Everything is there. Yeah, maybe you. Maybe you start a new file. I mean, save this. Yeah, keep
Okay.
save that file new and see. Yeah, file new. No, that's okay. That's okay. Click save here. Yeah, or go to file. Open a new notebook. No, on the file menu. Yeah, new notebook. Yeah, it will take it to you to a new tab. Just try name. Click on connect. Let's see. No, hold on. Yeah, you can close some sessions. That's okay. Some other tabs you can close. The one to the right. Okay, hold on. Okay, try this. Okay, let it be. No problem. Let it be.
Okay.
Try name equal to. No, it's not responding. Probably close the one to the left, the tab to the left. That's one session. Try connect now.
No, it says too many existing
I see only one session.
close it. This one. Should I terminate other sessions?
Okay, yeah, you can.
I'll try it.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah, it's connected.
Okay. Okay. I mean, literally, you don't need to bother about connection, but I'm just trying to be sure it's able to pick
Yes.
the generative part. Now go to the beginning character, much like you did the last time, backspace. Yeah, go to the, I think. Check the settings next to the user. Yeah. It's not showing that, right? No, AI generative settings is not seen here.
Yeah, it's gone. It was just showing and now it's not there anymore.
So not a problem. Let it be. Anyway, it's at the beginning. So let's see as it goes, it can prompt and all that. Let it be anyway. I'm just sending the code from the chat, but it's probably because it's a prompt, right? So the prompt takes a lot of use to your account. See, most of what's happening in machine learning is the machine has to learn what you're used to doing. You're just beginning to code now, right? Whereas my login, I've been doing it. So the prompt has already got a corpus of what I am doing. This is how machine learning works. Okay, I'm sorry to go there right now. What happened? She got dropped off.
Or she did, I think so. I believe the network discard. Oh, she's back.
Oh. See, it may not be there right away because this is using artificial intelligence, right? Generative program. So then it is probably looking to build the corpus based on the kind of statements you've written already. Since you're learning now, you've not written several programs, right? So for mine, it is knowing what I would anticipate to write. And that's how the prompt engineering and prompt works, right? All that in generative AI, it needs a corpus of commands or statements to predict what I will type next. Okay. So that's example of machine learning right there. And so since you're not written enough, it doesn't know what you're going to do. So keep in mind, it is yet to build the corpus of statements to know what you will type next. And that's why it is not showing that. So just for now, be patient. You're also learning, right? So better to type out. It will come through shortly. Okay. The settings are the correct manner, I believe. Okay. So Jocelyn, are you, or you might also see like this only, right?
Same issue I'm also facing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So as you go build a corpus, it will have the intelligence to know, because I've been using this with my login for quite some time. So this AI is knowing what all I've been typing and all that. Based on that, only it has built a corpus of my statements. So no problem. It is helping right now for me. It will also come through for you. Okay, this is indicative that the AI is there. Okay, so not a problem. Just you can either pick it up from the chat, or you can uh,
Okay.
long typing. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll stop screen sharing now.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay, let's continue then. We were here, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is about, okay, let me do a recap here. Okay, so we looked at Python variables, okay, and data type. Variable naming convention we looked at, okay. So it can have alphabets and you can have an underscore in the start. Special characters can be included and digits at inside, like there's an underscore separating it. It can't start with a number. Okay, variable can be having a single variable name separated by an underscore is fine. And variable can start with a lowercase. So that's about variables. And data types, we looked at integers, float, string, Boolean, and so on. The other data types in Python, list, tuples, and dictionaries, we'll look in later sessions. Okay, and prefer to have double quote, or optionally double quote is there, which does not truncate the string in the middle. Like when English word don't, can't, and all that is there, it can truncate the string. Okay. So one thing to keep in mind, the Boolean is with capital Ks on T with the true and false. Okay, typecasting. Hope you got an idea. I can typecast, and whenever you concatenate or you merge two strings, one of them is an integer or a float, you have to make sure it is typecasted to string. Okay, with the str function, we saw an example there, right? We saw this example. Python's 10 years old, like that. So now versions of the Python language, earlier when I printed this, it recollected for me. Python started way back from 91 and the versions have come to some stable level at 2.7. Okay. And 2.7 on, it went on, now it's 3.7, it is now at 3.12. So that's how the version of the programming language went. Is that runtime? So here, this is a Python 3 engine running in the backend in the server for your Google Colab. So with that, we'll wrap this session here. Some familiarity on the IDE you would have built. Okay. So we'll build this as you go. Okay. Print can be like this. Print can be a single string. Print can be like this. Print can also be, for example, so print can, instead of like merging, I can also say print name, comma. So it's like arguments. Okay. Print can be like this as well. See that. So you print takes any number of arguments as well. So this is a function which can print one string or many strings. Okay. So just an example. Okay. So did you have any questions? Is it all clear so far?
It's clear.
Okay. Yes, Jasmine? No, I'm not hearing you clear.
So the plus you have used now in the first print statement.
The first print statement.
The plus sign you have used, no, plus.
Plus can
Uh,
combine two strings.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, plus is just going to take, it's not a mathematical operation, but here it is going to concatenate two strings. Name plus a string plus, it always should be a string, so I'm converting age to a string. Okay, so like that. Okay, just beginning which you are getting, it's an IDE, it will take a learning curve. Hope you are comfortable so far, right? And if you click here, it will going to show which program first, like that. It will jump to the specific topic like that. So program is above. I have to start there. When I say click here, it will bring to my view this particular markdown cell and a code cell. So hope you found this.
Yes.
Make sure you save your work. Just save. Okay. And if you do you have any questions further?
No, sir.
So let's wrap it up here. Is that okay, Islam?
I believe she got logged off.
Oh, she got locked again. Yeah, she is joining back network. Shall we wrap it up, Jesslyn?
Yes.
Okay. All right then. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.